And we're live in the new energy of Saturn Day. Semi-new. We're flushing this toilet. Somebody plunged this bitch. I am the hostess with the mostest, the High Priestess Phoenix. I am your spiritual psychoanalyst and healer and teacher and shaman and seer, oracle, lightworker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, psychic, witch, yogi, guru, evangelist, North American Sybil. I am your messenger god, his first child. Getting my ass kicked down here. I gotta know. Pull out the birth chart. Pull out the birth chart. I am the Lilith reincarnated. In order to keep up with me, you had to see what I posted. Fuck off. Fuck off. That's why it's hitting me so hard. God damn it, bro. This is killing me. Killing me softly. Not even, bro. It's. Are you dying? I'm so fucking dying. Like suicidal. Like, put me in a fucking happy jacket and give me the happy pills and you do the laundry and pay the bills. Pay my bills. How's it going? I'm pretty sure Medicaid would cover this. What's up, everyone? Yeah, you would have to catch what I post on my community page, my latest live videos, and anything in my shorts. We're going through a serious death, transformation, and rebirth. Pluto's going direct, but it's already done it in my life. I've checked my planetary chart right now. What's in my Pluto? Libra. Where the fuck are we? Fucking Libra season and Pluto. I am right in the midst of the fucking tornado called my life. My life be like, Where's my Saturn? Scorpio. Everything is completely lined right now. You're killing me. My God. Where's my Venus? Yup. I just want to run away. Sounds about right. God damn it, dude. I'm dying. Really? Yeah, I had to SOS, dudes. It gets bad when you have to ask somebody else to pray for you outside. But when two minds come, when you need somebody else's thoughts, you need their thought energy, you need somebody else to break through this, you gotta ask for help. Like, oh man, I'm dying in my head. What happened was I saw myself losing my memories, bro, and I started panicking real hard. And then I kind of got this feeling, I got this, oh man, it's a terrible feeling. It's literally your soul being ripped out, a piece of your conscious being pulled out. Your experience, your life experience is being, like, given up. I was so afraid shit like that would happen, but now I see why. I noticed that I started to forget his face right away. And then I started, like, more and more as I'm forgetting it. Why? Because I want to. I want to forget this ever happened. My mind my mind hears my heart. It's like, fuck, I wish this didn't happen. So shall it be. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, no, wait, I didn't mean that. Don't take the good memories. And the Spirit's like, if we leave this memory, if you keep going back to this memory, you're going to come back to this feeling. This memory is a gateway to this feeling. You're always going to feel bad through that memory. Oh, come on. That's how I got here. They took away all my bad memories, bro, so I didn't have bad feelings. At that moment, it's like, do you fight the mind, or you understand that it's just trying to protect you? Because it's logically true. A feeling is attached to an image, which is what you call a memory. What? I swear, yeah, it's all you. Oh, they won't turn them on? Hold on a second, guys. Patience is the virtue. Here you go. So anyways, I'm sitting there, like, dying about this. I'm like, this is so tragic, dude. I went through all of this, and I don't even get to keep the memory. And the really reason is because it doesn't come with a good feeling. That sucks. It took away my good feeling. This ended terribly. What did I get from it? A lesson learned without the bad feelings. That's where they say when you forgive, you forget. Jesus. Sad, huh? When I started doing all that memory care study about people with Alzheimer's and dementia, I cried about it all, how they lose their memories and stuff, because here I am, you know what I mean, waiting to discover what I don't know. And then something like this, it's like, man, you're going to take what was my brand new memory away? Yeah, it leads to pain. That's why I forgot him before. I had to forget him to move on. I had to forget them, everybody. I can't, because the feelings are so painful. Disassociation it's a self-protective, you know what I mean, mechanism of the psyche, because it knows your limits. It watches your body. It regulates your body, bro. And when you can't regulate your body, it goes into fight or flight. It has these, you know what I mean, survival techniques, or you know what I mean, coping mechanisms to help you cope through things you cannot. And some of them aren't terrible. You know what I mean? They're survival. It got you this far. It's how it helps you survive. That's the whole point. It's in play, is to help you survive things. You know what I mean? It's primordial. While I was sitting there and I was just letting it happen, and I felt real sad about it, I got as soon as I let that out, and that's just the flush of the energy, and it's like, oh, the 10-day energy changes tomorrow, but tomorrow's Sunday, so you're going to be too busy, so you better get to that. And don't forget that Pluto went direct. And that's it. It's right back to work. No more thinking about this. You have no more time to think about this. We have to think about bigger things. We have to think about what's coming. Not what has been, but what will be. It's sad. It hasn't happened. Actually, I'm lying. They showed me that's what happened with Russ. I couldn't tell you what happened with me and Russ. I just have these faint memories of crying. Asking. I prayed, though. I prayed real hard. I begged to not be in love with him, not remember him, not to feel like this. It worked. I don't remember. It's in those videos, though. I can forget, but we document it. That's the whole point of the documentary, so that I never forget again. Because when I woke up, I didn't remember anything, so I didn't know if I could remember shit. That's why I didn't have sex. So I wanted to remember it. I knew why I blacked it out. At least I thought I did. You thought you did, but you had no idea. And that's really what it is. It's like, how do you shift? I have to. I can't sit in it. They won't let me. I have to process it and move on. And then I had posted, I was like, you know, my plan B is, when my kids get old enough and none of this works out, I'm going to play the crazy card and go check myself into a nice resort painted in white, where I'm not being asked to wear a wedding dress, but I can get this nice comfy jacket that lets me hug myself. They'll give me plenty of happy pills to never think again. 3 meals, never have to do laundry, and I get to walk around in my pajamas all day with no bra. And nobody cares. I'll never have to go outside again. I don't see why people are afraid to be crazy. Sounds like a very comfortable way to access life. Round-the-clock care of people that really are paid to listen to your feelings and your thoughts. I like it. Stability. What's on TV? I can sit there and stare at the wall for 5 hours a day and nobody will question me, and I don't have to feel guilty because everybody else in the room is just staring into their own spaces. I feel like, I can make a good connection there. I feel like this could be a peaceful place for me to end my life when this is all done. Who needs a retirement home? This is the home I need to retire in. Yeah, they make sure that I'm safe and sound. I get a bed. Anytime my emotions get out of the way, they'll just get out of control. They'll just put me to sleep. Sounds easy. Sounds easy. The easy way, right? It's like you're crazy. You think that'll get me in? Do you think I can qualify for a check? And get a checkup? Am I crazy enough not to fucking be able to manage? That I need to, give my kids to a home, and I can't figure out my life and my thoughts just because of all the trauma I've been through? Do I need to be medicated and just be blown out of my mind for the rest of life so I don't ever have to think or feel again? Have somebody care for me for the rest of my life just because nobody cared for me in the beginning? Sounds like an okay thing, right? Nobody love bombing. They'll save me again tomorrow. Nobody really walks out. They'll all still be there tomorrow. Once you go in, you don't come out, right? Maybe one day. Till then, we still got to worry about dinner, dishes, laundry, getting a job happily ever after, make sure I keep my body fucking fit, my mind right on the prize, make sure that, you know, I live up to the standard expectations of a normal human being. I must become successful to be happy. I gotta do all these things if I ever want to be successful in this life. Wrong. Wrong. Anyways, moving on. We're gonna check the 10-day forecast and see if the the next 10 days look better than the last. It's better than the last 10 days. Realistically, yeah, let's hope for it. Let's hope for the best. Accomplishment. Well, that's where we were. Where were we? Construction and building. Did we build anything? I felt like we just destroyed my entire life. Well, yeah, I built up a whole fucking fairy tale in my head and completely destroyed it. Sounds about right. Spent 10 days constructing ideas only to tear them apart and realize that I'm brainless. Love it. Love it. Love it. Where did we get to? A place of accomplishment. I feel so accomplished from what I've learned. That's all it was a very tough lesson. This is where Kobe comes in and he's like, "The fuck are you doing clapping for me down there?" No, the best part was, that was a surprise. I posted in my community page on Facebook, and it was Mr. Rogers and Tupac. I guess Tupac went to his show or something, dude. I don't know. There's my spirit guides. And he comes out, Mr. Rogers said, "Do you know what to do when people are treating you unfairly?" What do I do, Mr. Rogers? And there's my best friend. We're sitting there like little kids. What are we supposed to do, Mr. Rogers? Well, need to speak about it. You could write a song. Yeah, that always works so well, Mr. Rogers. That's what happened last time. But last time. No, it was really great. It's like, he's your spirit guide? I swear, dude, he's probably telling me to do my laundry, because in the wardrobe, there's a lot of shit. And that's mind clearing. Do the shit you don't like. I don't like any of this, Mr. Rogers. Do you feel accomplished that you slayed the dragon? The dragon, I got burnt, dude. I'm gonna be in the intensive care unit for quite some time here. My flesh hurts. I have like 3rd-degree burns. Get it? 3rd degree. The 3rd degree. It's States of Alchemy. It's not funny at all, actually. Not unless you have this stupid fucking spiritual humor of God. It's this fucking God joke. Oh, real knee slapper there, God. On page 44. Shut up! This is a message from your angels. Obviously. I'm not very perky right now. They just took my memories. They took my whole experience. They took everything. I gave my whole life for this whole experience, and they took it just to put it on the internet and sell it as a story. Russ will write a terrible song and dance to this bullshit. That's what we'll get out of it. Russ's fucking opinion that doesn't count. Come on, Haley. You can write this one, bro. You know how this one feels. As I said that I saw Bruno. This one's to me. This one's for me and you. Yeah, put your lighters up. I got fucking burned. Alright, moving on. The crane. Gold. What do we got? I can't even see this. Pawijat. Let me see that. Pawijat. Okay, but how come the P-E is a pa? P-E, we. Okay, the H-U-I, I could see that. We. But the jot, the O is an A. I can't do this, dude. I'm just trying to learn Latin. I really wanted to always learn French. None of this is useful to me. Come on. Oh, you'll speak many tongues. Shut up. That was your job, not mine. You be God. I'll be goddess. God. Accomplishments. Although many would fall short of the defied pharaoh. What the fuck is this? Amenhotep the first. Magnificent accomplishments. This card still represents success, as it might be found in your professional life. Professionally, I mean, when people watch these stories, it's going to be unfucking real. It's going to be that one that you, like, all the families get together to watch at the end of the night, unless you have small children, and then you tell them to go in the other room. Yeah, this is daytime TV worthy. Like, they're going to be wanting it. What? A piece of your story. We want the exclusive. How did it feel? Did I not document it? Can't tell you what it is. I could only tell you what it feels like, dummies. Although, oh god, here's that name. Pawi Jot means the end of the crane. Yeah, the crane. It's the end of this shit. It's not really the end of the crane group of deacons, but would more precisely be considered the high point or pinnacle of the group. This was the high point, or was the low? Oh, the highs and the lows. You know what? I don't need another Scorpio in my energy there, guy. Oh, God. I'm just gonna stir up unnecessary fucking energy inside of me. Aren't you another married man? Stay away. I still wanted to believe that you're gay, and we'll leave it at that. You're safe as a gay man in my eyes. It means you're better than other men in my eyes. This reminds us that great accomplishment is not the end of the journey, but simply one step along a greater path. I know, the marathon continues. You're gonna have to drag me by my hair as a fucking cave woman in this particular instant. Can't drag my own body through this one. An Olympic athlete who has won a gold medal has accomplished the most spectacular feat of their life, and all that follows may be pale in comparison. Yet they have more ground to tread. Where am I supposed to go from here? I don't know. I mean, obviously it was just, you know, the Humpty Dump dance. I hate you guys. Stop making jokes about my life. That was a pretty good joke. Get it? The Humpty Dump dance. I had humped and dumped. Or maybe I humped and dumped him. I don't know. It's a mirror situation. We both lost in this one. At least, and that's what it is. At least you get to keep the memories. You always get the great memories. I get stuck with the awful fucking Phillies. Yeah, take it all. It's all yours. Anyways, moving on. No, what did I get? A fucking ring in my ear that won't go away. Fucking buzzing in my ear. Sounds like a vibrator going off. My battery-operated boyfriend in my head. Come on, stop making jokes, dude. It still hurts. This reminds us that the great accomplishment is not the end of the journey, but simply one step along the greater path. Yeah. Say it again. I don't want to. I just said it twice. Pawi Jot not only offers protection, but also reminds us that the shining light of our accomplishments must be tempered by hard reality. Yeah, dude, I hit the fucking ground real hard. Boosh. The artwork of Pawi Jot card ties in carefully with the meaning behind it. A golden statue. Amenhotep I carried aloft his supporters during the festival to honor Amun, the god of the air. Oh, that would be that fucking king of swords over there. The god of air. Uranus. Immediately after the death, and that's where it is we had to overcome the mind. So that's where I am, the god of the mind, the mastermind. Megamind. Alright, immediately after his death, a funerary cult grew up around him. The golden idol of the deceased pharaoh was looked to for guidance in the form of oracles, when the statue might answer yes with a nod of his head. The mineral of this deacon is gallia, a metallic crystallized from lead. Okay. In ancient Egypt, it was used to create ambiguous Egyptian-style eye makeup. Oh, okay. Well, that's all we were supposed to get today was some face makeup for fucking Halloween. Far from being merely cosmetic, Galena makeup was used... Is this that shit? I have this fucking stuff over there that I'm supposed to do henna tattoos. I'm not exactly sure how to do this. I've never done it, but I got the whole set for it. Galena makeup was used for both men and women from all walks of life to protect their eyes from harsh glares of the sun. Oh, it's like those things that football players wear. I'm seeing Prince, though, and his eyeliner real heavy. That's sexy. Don't look at me. Those sexy eyes. He was a sexy guy, wasn't he, though? All my spirit guides are coming in. Hey, yay, congratulations. We saw the whole thing. That's great. You took away my memories. I don't get to see it no more. How'd it look to you? It was sexy. Great. Wonderful. What'd I come out on? On top. That's not how I feel right now. In ritual work, deals with agriculture and plants. I don't know. Planting the fucking seeds of the future, I suppose. Well, we're supposed to spend, it didn't tell us to do anything, but spend 10 days in accomplishment. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. I see a 7 of Pentacles in that one. Whatever. I feel like it was the reaping of my fruits. All my hard labors. Everybody else gets to feed off of it. That was that 10 of Pentacles you saw last night, remember? The card was like, you eat off the leftovers of what's been, of the whole stock. It's like, we went through all of this, and this is all I got, was the lesson learned. That sucks ass. That sucks ass. No wonder you guys took that fucking saying too literal, and that's why you're out here sucking ass. It's like it was meant to, life did, not to fucking, it wasn't meant to be so literal. You guys get mad at me for taking the Bible literal, but you guys literally do suck ass. Where we at, Odin's son? Oh shit, bitch. Damn, bitch. Fuck, just when you think you're sailing into good waters. Shit, bitch. This is a bad one. I talked about it in the star card, or in the strength card too. Not to be, you know, rising up in the anger and shit. Who's that? That's a dangerous bitch right there, bro. She comes in my dark goddess form. Fuck off. I didn't have to guide her. Looks like I'm gonna need more to guide you through this one. Oh, fuck off, bitch. That bitch right there is a little dangerous. Oh well. Can't have all love and light. Somebody gonna fight. Where are those oracles? I guess they're probably there in the dark ones. I'll find them in a second. Let's read it out of here. This is scurry. I feel for us. It's scurry. The runes? Nope, she's not a rune, but she's going to ruin us. She's not a place. She's a person, not a place or a thing. Oh, God. Emotion. Ran is the goddess of the sea and rules all emotions. She's the wife of Aegir and the 9 daughters, all named for the waves of the ocean. Ran uses her nets to hunt men at sea, capturing them and dragging them to their death, which is what? Their emotions. Ran reminds us to beware of the power of water, for it is a conduit for travel on Earth and in the cosmos. The symbolic message of Ran's deep ocean is calling you to look at your emotions. I told you. Don't get trapped in the cycles and patterns of the past. I felt like I was supposed to let it happen. I mean, it's already happened. I didn't feel like I was supposed to fight it, bro. It felt like it was okay to just let it go. What else was I supposed to do with it? It was becoming all-consuming. Don't let your mind do what it always does when things get tough. It doesn't always do it, but this one was tough. Why is it a bad thing? Don't you wish you could just forget people? Forget it ever happened? It used to be my biggest pain, but as I said in the post, it's a power that without it, I would have never made it this far in life. And you'd like to think that you never need to go back to that again. You'll never need to be that, you'll never need to pull out of that pocket. You'll never have to pull the gun again. You'll never have to take someone out again. Let's just be honest, bro. Let's just be honest. I'm still not in a place where I can emotionally deal with this. It's too painful. And my mind was protecting me from the pain. And that's why I didn't deal with you all those times. It has the ability to help me forget you so that I can move on with my life. And I can go on and I'll be fine. And then you reach out and you wake it all up again. People wish they could fucking forget. They wish they could forget. How could you forget about me? Because you caused me too much pain. I had to forget about you so that I could go on living. I had to forget my husbands so that I could fucking go on living. I had to forget my mother. I had to forget my childhood. I have to forget to go on living. My experiences with you people are too difficult for anybody. The psychological damage and emotional damage that you guys do to a person by nothing more than your lack of awareness and your inability to stay present. I'm sure I'm not the only person that's got hurt dealing with all the people that I said I had to leave alone. I can't go back to these people. I tried to understand why I forgot these people, and I went right back into my pain and had to forget them again. No matter how many times I try to make it new, it's the resonance is the fucking same feeling. It's always going to end, and it's always going to end with you doing what you do and me feeling like this. So then when I get to this point, my mind comes in and clears up the mess. Completely fucking throws you in the fucking darkest recesses of my mind so I don't have to think about you and I can just move on with my life. And then there's mornings when I'll wake up and there you are present in my mind, and I just want you to go away because I don't want to deal with it. Not today, not yesterday, not fucking tomorrow, not any time for the rest of my life, because it's always this feeling. I spent forever doing any type of magic, praying to God, sitting in front of judgment, giving in, running away, doing whatever I could to make this go away. There's nothing wrong with wanting to forget a painful experience or a person that causes you pain. I'm not going to be feeling guilty about the fact that this was just ended out totally painful and I just want to forget it. Yeah, I know it's a person on the other side that I end up forgetting, but it's literally the person on the other side that's making me want to forget. It's the same shit, bro. It's the same conversation, it's the same experience, it's the same feeling. Year after year after year. No matter what I do. All I can hear is you woke the beast. And you did it. You kept doing it. You kept giving me hope. Little signs of ideas that maybe one day we could have a connection. You kept leading me on. Oh, such a douchebag. I guess it's not really because you kept wanting it too, but it doesn't matter. It's like, fuck. I just want to move on, bro. I don't want to just keep facing you in this. So it says, you know, you're not supposed to pattern, but I think this is, in this particular instance, I feel like it's a healthy pattern. Ron's net is symbolic of the unresolved pain you carry, and drawing this card offers hope that you are making progress and will soon be free of the confines that are holding you back. I didn't want to forget you, but now I do. I didn't want to forget you because I was so grateful just to have you, but I never did. Be grateful for what I did have, which was the healing. That's where it is. I don't have to remember any of those messages. I don't really have to remember the connection I had with Russ. It's gone. I couldn't even tell you. Now I just look back and don't even understand how I was even attracted to such a person. But I still have the resonance, and not the love, the pain. I remember crying, begging God to take away this love I had for this person. So I knew I loved him because I remembered the pain of not wanting to. It's like the rest of it's just like my marriages. I can't remember how it started. I just remember how it ended. And that's what you want. You want, because how it ended is where all the work, you want to hold on to the fucking beginning of when it was good. When was it good? Do you have a video of that? Do you have proof of life? When was this good? If all I'm left with is the bad feelings. And that's all I get. I look at Russ, I get a terrible feeling. I don't even know where it comes from, dude. I just gotta put it away. I just gotta alchemize it. Sometimes I just go with it because it feels good to hate him. Why do you hate him? I don't know. He spent a long time trying to hurt my feelings. And that's what I hate him for. Because I was trying to heal my feelings and he was trying to hurt them. He did it professionally. He took it very fucking serious. On a regular fucking basis. He thought it was fucking fun to hurt a hurt person. Him and his little girlfriend and his little family got a huge joy out of watching my pain. They would do everything they could to push it. So now I just look at him with I laugh in his fucking face because he's a weak. Him and his entire family are stuck there in nothing but pain and suffering, fucking confusion. As I sit here, and I laugh at him with the ideas of scalping him and punching him in his fucking face, so he could feel the physical pain of what the emotional pain he caused me. I wasn't trying to focus on him, I was trying to focus on my life, but every time I took my focus off of him, he had to fucking jab a knife in my fucking heart. Always trying to say, look at me. I'm better than you. What a piece of shit. And the real part is, his mother bred him to be that piece of shit, and his girlfriend likes those piece of shit behaviors. And his friends are entertained by that piece of shit. And anybody that literally has a conversation with that kind of a piece of shit energy, I don't talk to anymore either. If you have a mind like that mind, then you need to mind your business and stay the fuck away from me. And we've watched them fall like flies. Every time a celebrity comes next to them, it's nothing but awful chaos in their life. Right after they fall, their music falls, everything. They disappear in the darkness of existence. It's not like they were any better than him. He holds the light to show that they're just disgusting like him. I'm sure there's somebody that likes him, and I can prove that I did at some point. I liked a version of him before he became whatever the fuck he is now. The old Slim Shady is what they would say, some shit like that. Mark Stavi, if you drew this card in reverse, it suggests that your boat has turned upside down, lost in the sea of emotions, and you're trying to swim to shore. That's what I told you. We did exactly what I said we were doing. Ron's card indicates that a crisis is upon you, and her nets are swirling and tangled about your feet. Summon your strength, and remember, having troubles and worries is part of a much bigger cycle. It's just the crashing of the mind. I have these all the time. It's be like the 6th time this year, where it becomes to the point where I can't live. Suicidal thoughts just happens. Death is not an option. You just feel like you're gonna die. You hate your life. You wish you never came here. You wish it would all just go away and you don't have to wake up tomorrow and face the reality called your fucking life. Get excited. It's the dark night of the soul. Swimming in the emotions. I told you, you couldn't possibly go in here and survive it. You couldn't survive your own thoughts. You couldn't survive your own feelings. You couldn't survive your pains, your losses, your rejections. It all comes at once. It's not one person. You're drowning in all of it. It's a fun ride on a Saturday. Your history is is as vast as the ocean, and your ancestors are showing you that you're not alone. And that was Pac. All I can see is my feelings, and then I see him. Mr. Rogers, do you know what you're supposed to do when people don't treat you fairly? What am I supposed to do, Mr. Rogers? First off, fuck the bitch in the clique you claim. West side till we ride, coming quick with fame. That's what I heard. And that's it. Some of the words, their words will keep your fucking head up. Shall I say it again? First off, fuck your bitch and the clique you claim. Let it go. that's where it is. I'll be so deep in my emotions and in my memories and in my thoughts that I can't get out. And he'll find a way. He always finds a way. I told you, how can they get into the recesses of the mind when they live in the heart? They can't. Nobody can get in your mind with you. But something outside, they can send outside messages to break you out of it, to break you out of your thoughts. But once you're in there, you can't. I used to get stuck in there. I got stuck in there for 3 days once. I just couldn't see past this thought. I couldn't get past this feeling. I couldn't lift my head up. They're hard. It's like, Jesus Christ, are they all this bad? No. Some of them run way deeper. They run deeper into your fucking being, bro, and it's hard to rip them out. It's hard to rip out this belief system, this way of being, this thinking, this emotion. It's not one thing. I'm not ripping out where we are today. I'm ripping out the whole experience out of my being, which is literally 8 years of repressed emotions and feelings for this man. All the weird thoughts I ever had about him, the back and forth thoughts, everything, the whole experience needs to be ripped out. I have closure. I have a way to think about it now. I need to take away all those other thoughts, all those other feelings, and just look at what happened last night. It all led up to the accomplishment of last night. It's like all these moments came to this moment, to one conversation, one real heartfelt conversation. And it's really time replayed no matter how you look at it, because that's what happened without the conversation. All those years ago, I was madly in love with him. And that girl walked in with that baby, and I walked out. Because I thought it was more important for him to be a father to that baby than for us to have a relationship. And a girl came in and decided to have a relationship with him and help him become that father. And I don't want to stand in between that. I'm not, I know that's what I'm asked to do now, but it's like, nah. Do what I never did. Stand by him and help him fight for his children. That's what he needed back then. But I was too busy trying to fucking stand up and fight for my own. I had my own battle. I wasn't as strong as I looked. In essence, I never am. Just looks like I got this shit together. I'm holding it together real tight behind a smile, bro. Holding it really close to the chest. That's why you need your spirit guides to guide you through the fucking valleys of the shadows of death. They're your shadows, and they'll kill you. That's why people don't do the work I do, because you can't get out once you get in. That's why I'm here to teach you how to do them one at a time and how to get you out of there, because I can see when you're stuck. I know what it is. Nobody got me out. It was the spirits. And I would hear my twin flames sometimes in there. Once in a while I'd see them. They were like the light and the darkness of my thoughts. I could hear them. I could hear rest. It's just waves. I need you to be you for all of these people. Tree, you just need to love yourself more. Lewis, together we'll rise. Marshall, I'm not afraid. NF, it's hard to love you when I hate myself. Ellie, what if I told you that I love you? Their voices are in the recesses of my soul, far beyond my mind. And their words live in my heart just like others. And when we're gone, It's our words that will live in the hearts of others, and that's why we need to make sure that we tell them the right things. You can sum puck up to a couple of words, but those couple of words can change your life. And that's the power of Kobe's words. He didn't teach me shit about playing basketball. I guess if I sat there with him, he would. But his words changed my life. It changed my mind. Michael Jackson's words. DMX. Martin Luther King. Nate Dogg. Nipsey. Oh God, all of them, dude. Muhammad Ali. My spirit guides, man. These were strong masculine energies that are teaching me to, that are there to guide me through this. I don't have one strong man. I have many, many men that were strong, that stood alone, that did the work that I'm doing. When I woke up, I got that first vision. I just didn't, I'm a girl. How am I going to do this? I'm one woman. I'm a woman. Not even a man. You know what I mean? That was just basic. This is a man's world. What are you talking about? I didn't know I was Lilith back then, but I saw myself as a helpless woman back then. In that sense, I am your leader through the dark night of the soul, and I don't try to pretend that it's anything but dark in there. It's your own recesses of your soul. You're not going to meet anyone in there but yourself and your horrible memories. The people that you fear, the people that you hate, all the things, all the negativity you've ever had in your life is hidden in a certain recess of your existence. Nobody wants to ever go there. But you have to. Every time you go in there, you let your soul out. You want to go in and just free it all, but it's pieces. You can only take little pieces of light. You have to fight through so much darkness to get one little piece of light. But when you leave there and you close that door, you can just still see all your pain waiting for you to come. And you know that if you just sat with one, you can make one go away. And that's why you want to spend as much time you can in there just healing it. It's just you crying in memories, you in painful memories. And you can go there and pull yourself out of it, and that memory just literally goes away. But you have to go in there and get yourself out of these memories. The memories don't go away. You get them out. You get yourself out of them. You're literally stunted in a time, and that image is stuck in your head. And when you go to that image, you go to that time, and those feelings come over you. And that's why I was telling you, we take out this image. I don't go back to this time. I don't feel it. That's also how I heal. It's triggered. The images come back. And now I'm stuck in a memory, and I have to deal with these feelings. So I don't often, I don't force myself in there. Like yesterday we were reading about a cleanse. I'm like, I'm not sure I want to go in there. I don't feel like I want to go in there. Please don't make me go in there right now. It's like, I know what's in there. It's nothing but me. And there's good things in there. But it's the ocean. It's seeing it and feeling it. If you didn't feel it, it wouldn't be so bad to see it. But it's the feelings that come from what you've seen. You took it in through your eyes, and once you've seen it through your eyes, you know what I mean? All your five senses explode. That's that PTSD. Alright, your history is vast. Forgive those who have hurt you in the past. Let go of resentment. Forgive yourself, and watch as Ron dissolves her nets and aids you to reach the shore. I'm seeing Harry Potter. It's like you need to stop resisting, and it'll kill you faster. It was like quicksand or something was in it. I can't see. But Hermione was like, just stop resisting, just go in and you'll come through it. And then you just kind of let yourself, that's what Tree said in the beginning. It's like you're trying to go against the emotions. You just have to go with them. And try to shut them down. And that's it. You know, the mind does that. It's from childhood. It's like your trauma response, you know, mechanisms are in place for a specific reason. As much as you might be embarrassed by them or ashamed by them, or people might not understand them, you yourself just need to understand that my body is shutting down to protect me. My mind is shutting down to protect me. It's a protective thing. It's trying to protect you because, in essence, your internal system is exploding. They might not see it on the outside, but now it has to shut down, which is, in essence, disassociation. You literally have gone numb to this situation, and it's because it was too much. I would have thought that was a terrible thing until I realized, you know, my first panic attack. And that's what happens, you know, in a mental institution. They can't, it's too much, it's overstimulation where they have to give you something to calm you. Something has to calm you, or you're literally gonna, you know what I mean, have an aneurysm or a heart attack. You're gonna, you know what I mean, you're gonna hurt yourself from the inside. Your blood is going too fast. Your pressure, your blood pressure is up too high. You know, that's what's happening. And it can be triggered by nothing more than thoughts, bro. I was sitting just fine all by myself, burning a fucking, I had to pull these out. Burning cinnamon incense. Just chilling with nothing but my thoughts, bro, but they can kill you. And even at my level, it's like, fuck, this one's really heavy. This one runs real deep. I can't accept this. And that's where your brain can't accept the new reality. It rejects it. It can't accept this new programming. No, I can't. It hurts too much. I can't. No, we have to let this go. No. And it's just a fight until you shut down. That's why I was like, dude, you're gonna give me a headache and I'm gonna pass out. The other option, guys, is to do what science says, and when those moments come on, take a fucking happy pill and just shut it all off completely. And never do the healing process. Just every time. Take one of these whenever you're feeling very anxious, whenever you can't cope. If that was the case, dude, I'd be eating those things more than I drink coffee. I'd be blowing through those faster than I do cigarettes. If that was the case. I'd have a super pill addiction because of my pain. If that was the case. I'm just saying. And that's it too, is like, you know, for serious emergencies, not the one that guy gave me, because I don't take drugs from people that I don't know. I mean, I was just going to put it in I was totally had every intention to put it as a fucking offering in my herb blends, because it's an herb. But I have my own that I keep in my car for, it, you know, usually just high density work, where if I have to be around a lot of people, so I don't have to feel their emotions. But in the essence, if it ever got too bad, I could turn my emotions off. But we're taught, you know, don't turn it off, just deal with it. Take it as much as you can. But sometimes, you know what I mean, it's like, they're about to go into shock. It's like, you know, that's where it is. It's like that Stephen Strange. No, I think they can take more. It's like, I can't take anymore. I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. And then you just shut down. And just like a kid, you throw a huge tantrum, right? You did a huge tantrum. You pass out, you wake up, and you're all smiley. Or you might wake up an asshole. Depending on how that works. But that's really what it is the body, it just does that. It shuts down. The mind shuts down if it can't. If it can't process. It's an overheat. It's like a computer system. There's too much going on in there. It shuts down. And then it'll reboot. And you can try to get it running again, which is putting this, you know what I mean? Let's run this app again. Let's run this thought through my head again and see if, you know, I can consume this better. You just need to understand yourself, bro, instead of persecuting yourself and trying to explain yourself to other people. Forgive yourself and watch as the. Now, keep in mind, this is a 10-day energy. So we're just going to be floating in our emotions for the next 10 days. Which should be a place of accomplishment, but that's why I said, this isn't the best. She's known for abuse in my other cards. Really? Yeah, I think so. Let me find it. Pretty sure. Maybe I'm thinking of Skyla. I'm seeing them both because they're both the same story. I'm catching the fucking men at the sea. Is it in there? Oh, they're right here on top. Go fucking figure. Go fish is what I heard. Let me find her card. Ooh, that's scary. It's just some more background, some more understanding for the energy that's about to come through. It's already upon us. I mean, it's tomorrow, but it's today, depending on where you are. I told you, abuse. So I was like, oh, wasn't good. Oh, there was somebody in my video. Nice. It's hard to see anybody on the screen. I don't even see what's in front of my face. No, apologies. I'm seeing, you know what I mean? When I'm channeling, I'm not looking even in front of my face. I'm seeing way past it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. There we go. Destruction, destructive action, harm, abuse, cruelty, violence, no excuse. Defenses down, now soften the heart. Compassion aids, a kind new start. By the power of the dark goddess in me, protection in place. Blessed be. You know what you are doing is wrong, yet you still persist with cutting words and sneering glances, ensnaring those who need you within their net of abuse. That's right, abuse. It sounds harsh, but when you take advantage of others, being it for money, affection, time, or the limelight, you are abusing the situation or the relationship, however subtle your ways. As soon as I saw that, you know what I mean, the limelight, I saw Russ. It's like, bro, you do, like, you're so busy watching me that you're not watching your own life. And you can't wait to fucking put this on the limelight, to put this on wax, to fucking figure out how to fucking put this into something. To put my pain into your fucking gain. You're abusing the situation. However subtle your ways. Time to stop. You have many more endearing qualities about you than using cheap tricks of hitting others where it hurts. And that's where it is too. I told you I had to avoid doing this. Don't say anything mean to him because you're hurt by the situation. I haven't. Ron comes to remind you that you have so much more to offer than others than a sharp tongue or a clenched fist. You have the most compassionate heart, so don't let it harden. Guide, advise, and relate to others with kindness, and you too will benefit greatly. Rand knows all too well what it is to be feared, looked upon with dread, or only good for dealing with those already past. Remember, you are here for the living. I don't like that. I mean, in essence, it's just my purpose for mankind. But, you know, I'm Hecate. I stay in the fucking spirits. I stay with the spirits. I cannot believe my spirit is stuck here. In essence, this is just always unbelievable every time I wake up like this. Learn to manage your anger. You are running in the risk of losing a loved one to another. I'm not angry, and I definitely lost a loved one to another. Take long walks by the sea. Be romantic. Praise others more often. Don't be afraid if you don't have all the answers. Be open to help that is about to be offered to you. I believe that. I lit a support stick. I was like, I need some support. I'm feeling like I need a friend. I need somebody to lean on. I do. She's going at it. Alright, Ravage of Norse origin. Ron as seen as the darker, more destructive side of the sea's nature. She makes no bones about it, using her alluring beauty, her legendary long black hair, incredible strength, her magic net. Her hobby was collecting souls to populate Agerheim, particularly seafaring men, dead or alive. That's what they put as the sign of Jesus. It's this picture of a fish. It means you're hunting souls. It means you're collecting souls for God's kingdom. Pretty cool, huh? In a web of fucking lies. That's what I heard. Yeah. Watch your anger levels this week. Really? Yeah, and underneath was the Morgan sovereignty. Be careful, bro. Be careful with the swords. They cut. They cut both ways, bro. It's not just one way. Your words cut. They cut to the point, but they cut all the way through. Where it's like, it's shattered in a million pieces. I meant to get my point across to him, but now there's like nothing else left. It's like there's nothing even to say ever again. That's what it means, is to have the last word. I mean, you said so much that there's nothing else that can be said. That's usually how I end things. If I thought it would work, I'd be crying about it. But believe me, I've tried to cut this man with my words. I've tried to cut everyone. I've tried everything. This is just another form of sacrifice. I don't know what to tell you. Where are we at? The moon god. Well, that's what I need in my life. As the goddess of the moon. I need a moon god. The goddess of the moon, as I told you, is filled with emotions and thoughts. I need someone like that. I didn't think you were really like that, Marshall, until I realized what you're doing on that pen and paper. That you're doing the same thing. You're letting them flow, just in a different direction. But you pour them out. You don't let them sit in and rot you. That's good. That's healthy. Goddess of heavenly ambrosia. Sounds like something else I need in my life. It's very green, heart chakra. What do we got here? Salutations to the moon god, who adorns Lord Shiva's crown. His complexion is the color of curd. Curd, it looks like the Grinch. Conch, shells, and snow, born of the ocean of milk. He is the bestower of the nectar of immortality. I've lived forever. Immortality. You mean like in this body, or you mean like forever? Because I've been around forever. Purification of the blood. Yeah, I need the blood of Christ. I told you that too. I needed a full cleanse. Nourishment of the crops. Subduing mental ills and anxieties. That's what we needed, bro. Overcoming pessimism and madness. Damn, bro, did you see it? We are so blessed and highly favored. They know exactly what we need, and they come to us in our time of need. It's a good thing that you're open. Someone like me is open to receive, because just opening your YouTube and catching this message is catching this energy, bro. You may have never known, but just saying that, reading it, is opening your eyes. That means you're opening your heart. It goes through your eyes. Can't you see? That's what I'm trying to teach you. That's why they say don't look at shit. Don't put your eyes upon, the things of this world. Something simplistic like pornography. So you're creating this madness inside of you by your eyes. Look away. I shared something in my community page about Nikola Tesla and his celibacy. He believed purely that was the whole point, that he had visions. I saw it. It was really cool. It's like, how did you have a thought? He said, I didn't have a thought. I had a vision. I told you. He got the visions from Minotron. When you're not wasting your creative energy and it's built up in you, then you can light up. It's a place that it comes from. Pretty good stuff. Overcoming pessimism and madness. The mind is pessimistic and it drives you mad. Subduing mental illnesses. It's really cool if you think about the balance, because the goddess of the moon causes all this, and the god of the moon calms it all. He calms the waters. I feel really good about this. My heart chakra's really hurting though in front. Chandra. It's a good one to remember. God always sends... He always sends help. I saw this on the bottom. I feel really relaxed now after that. The goddess of heavenly ambrosia. Why don't I know what ambrosia means? I'm reading the word, but I don't know. With folded hands, I offer you salutations, O Ganga Devi. Please be compassionate and treat me like your own child. I pray that my last day on earth you will take me into your watery lap and grant me liberation from this body. Purification from sin. Purification from worldly desires, liberation at the time of death, remedy for physical disease. She was their in-between. She was their Hecate. She was their Anubis. She was their ferryman. Or Azrael. I know all them, because we're all the same energy. in different cultures. Earth, you know what I mean? In essence, she does my job in a different place and time. Really? Yeah, that's what I said. We all have the same job. That's it. You've been here so many times. God's given you much work to do. The bestowal of devotion. I'll take that. Well, I think I've cried my heart out. And that's really what it is. It happens. And, you know, again, science couldn't keep up with me. They just try to make me comfortable for the rest of my life. It's not about being comfortable. It's about coming to peace and terms. You know what I mean? You can't just keep poisoning your body to make things go away. And in essence, on the opposite, they had me freaking pop open a fucking pop can last night and pour them out. The truth serum. This will make your emotions flow heavier. Yeah, that made me feel better. Not. Absolutely not. That's what it is. How do you guys drink? And that's supposed to make you feel better? At what point does it make you feel better about your fucking problems? It doesn't bring your problems bubbling to the surface. Oh, you need to drink more. No, that's enough for me. Thanks. I don't want to drink the Jesus juice. Be praying to God, the porcelain God. I pray to enough gods around here. Thank you very much. Well, there's our 10-day energy. That's crazy. I was going to pull out the almanac, but I'm burnt out. I'm going on to lunch. And a nap, I suppose. It's Saturn day. What a day. This day will last forever. Gosh, they always do. Well, I'll catch you later on tonight. We're going to do some teachings. I guess we're all in the emotions. So I think I'm seeing a card, emotional something, maturity or some shit. They're harsh, bro. You don't even know. There's so many. There's emotions that don't have words. You don't even know how to describe them. I'm always looking for words to describe what this feeling is. It's like something like this and something like this, but not like that at all. Because we've never put these feelings into words, but everybody's felt them, they just don't know. You attach them to an experience. Like, you know what I mean? There's a feeling that you get when you stub your toe. It's not just pain. It's something different. Because the pain wears off differently, and it's a different type of pain. And it doesn't come with the kind that makes you cry. It comes with the kind that makes you angry. It's weird. There's lots of weird feelings. Let's talk about the one that you feel when you put on a wool sweater. What's that feeling? Uncomfortable? No. I mean, yeah, ultimately. But what's that feeling? And that's where you learn all these weird feelings, and then, you know, it's real prickly and shit, and then you start to catch them. It's like, I know what this feeling is. There's a feeling of this in the air. Why? Because I didn't feel like it until I went outside in the air. And now I know what this feeling is. There's a million senses. There's a million things to sense. And it's like, oh, just turn off the senses. It's over. I'm sensitive. I'm sensitive to the human experience. That's just what I want to show you. Yeah, it's a meltdown. A total meltdown. And that's it. The mind doesn't know how to cope with what you've done. It doesn't know how to get you out of it. It has no plan. So it starts losing its programming. You start losing your marbles. And you can kind of watch it. It does. It wants to be in control, and now it can't force anything. There's no way to control this. It's gone. It has no way. It's lost. You've literally lost your mind. Its ability to not only cope, but control. And that's what you want to do, is you don't want to be coping, and you don't want to be in control. You just want to, you know what I mean, let things flow. It's like, I had a plan. I saw this working out, all of this and this. It's not like it really changed my day-to-day reality. It changes, you know, my subconscious reality, which is, you know, my hopes and desires and what, you know, subconscious things. It doesn't change every day. It's not like every day I was programmed around this, but it does have an effect on your everyday, because every time you think of it throughout the day, you're re-influencing this new state of being, which is your mind, how you changed your mind. You're like, your mind will start to go think of, oh, remember so-and-so? No, we're not thinking about them. And that's it, is because if you let your mind think about them, then it's going to end up in the bad thoughts. Or it's going to get carried away with good thoughts, and none of that's real. Because then when you go to pick up the phone, they don't answer, and then you're like, oh, and then you remember what is real. That you're just getting carried away in your thoughts. Mind, bro. The mind. And that's why they called me crazy in the beginning. I mean, yeah, it's crazy fucking around in there, dude. And that's why I said in the beginning, it's like, dude, was I better asleep as a vegetable where I didn't have to think? I didn't have to feel any which way about anything that ever happened in my life. I could just keep going without feeling anything. No two ways about nothing. Just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. That's that thing with me and Lewis. We'll keep going. We're not going to stop. Don't ask us where we're going. We're going to win. It's just a winning mentality. We don't even know what we're fighting or what we're trying to win. We're going to win. We don't lose. You just sit down with that thought. Think about what you're winning. You're kind of out here looking like a loser. I feel like one, but, you know, I just can't put myself in a losing mentality. I'm not going to put your thoughts of how I'm a loser on the fact that I'm a loser. I don't want to be a loser. I'm learning how not to lose, ultimately. It's going to take me a lot of losing to learn how to win. Right? Right. Hey, I love you losers. I'll see you winners tomorrow or later tonight.